소세지.
Alright, today we're checking out aespa's Dirty Work. It's finally here. We checked out the teaser a few weeks ago because it dropped and we were like, oh my god, this is gonna be great. And how, you know, it kind of spoiled the chorus, but we were sure that it's gonna feel different once we hear the full track. If you haven't seen it, check that video out. It's on our channel. But it is here. So as we sort of discussed before, it is a single, so that's all we get for now. Our ultimate goal or hope is that they actually drop a full album including Dirty Work. But for today, we're gonna jump into it. So let's listen to this, watch this, talk about the music and all those stuff as we always do. Let's check it out.
3, 2, 1.
Click.
Dang.
Yes.
What bass is this?
I don't know.
Shit's massive.
World domination 나름 gotta say 예전엔 없던 두려움 변이 같아졌지 않아 다수로 볼 땐 set 'em on fire 스스로 밝혀 I don't really care if you like me like me I
Didn't know the clap's gonna come.
Vocal mix.
I love their voices.
Ooh, different.
Ooh, the Tenet sound. Yo, did they change the choreo? They changed the choreo.
Probably multiple choreos involved, of course.
Change choreo for choruses? Dang.
Nice diopter shot.
I love how drying their voices. Hey,
nice.
The distortion in the mix too. Hey. Hey, Ning Ning rap. Oh, it's almost like middle finger, man. Yeah, they changed choreo. Yeah. Oh, that shit was crazy. Ooh. Because this is like bridge.
A smooth transition.
Oh!
Damn.
Oh! Is this AI or? Dang.
Sound.
Or maybe they're just too good looking. Hey! Yo, this reminds me of Rihanna Super Bowl. Hey! 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 Oh.
Okay, so it was a helicopter sound. Wow.
Nice.
Damn.
Crazy. So they completely changed the music video compared to the preview?
I guess it was actually a performance video type.
And collaboration with Apple. And I think the camera also changed too. I guess they shot it that one for that and this one for this. And I felt the whole choreo has changed. I haven't seen almost like a single thing from the preview, if I remember correctly. It's just their voice. Whole song, they were like being very like dry and sexy about it. The whole time.
Yeah. I think that was one of the things that we talked about in the preview as well. The vocal
but
mix.
even in the verses too, you know, when they're rapping too. But meanwhile, when they're supposed to sing those like high notes or falsettos and stuff like that, they became so like purified water type of like, it was like went up and so clear and beautiful.
Yeah.
But
was it winter in the middle?
Yep,
oh my gosh,
yep.
So good
so
with that
good.
line. Wow.
Yep. The thing about this song is just that layback. It's and with that like old school hip hop type of movement dances, and it's just killing for this.
It's so good, man. And we, as we expected, the chorus definitely sounded different from when we heard it in the preview because of the verse, because of the pre-chorus. The actual chorus felt different, and I love that about aespa. Is like when you hear it like alone versus together with other parts, there's a different feel to it because it connects. And especially with this one, despite having a lot of aespa like change-ups and switches, just like a mix change-up, this one felt a lot more smoother, a lot more natural, which I think is pretty new for aespa tracks. Yeah, I love that. Like when the initial change to bridge happened, and then there's like a second part of that with the word,
second bridge. Yeah.
Love that, and how they transition back into the chorus.
I want to see the performance video for this, because those bridge parts, especially when the second part of the bridge just comes, I'm just wondering if that's gonna be more like a dance break type of performance, or is it gonna be just like being like cat about it, because bridge A felt much more like melodic. So I just can't wait. Like, what are they gonna do dance onto this?
They also had a lot of subtle changes when they got to the final chorus. Like, first of all, like I heard this distracting helicopter sound entering the piece, and it wasn't just like, oh, there's a helicopter flying around, that kind of thing. It was very much in the front, and it just happened for a couple of seconds. I'm like, what is going on here? And even in the chorus sources itself, like there were changes being made constantly in the last one compared to the first couple, I felt like, at least. So like that kind of tonal shift was supposedly identical section also made the final chorus feel more fitting to the finale. You talked about the bass in the beginning, and we always talk about aespa wave sound. They always have the craziest bass / distorted like sources in the music that I can't even like properly start describing what they're like, how they're making them. It just sounds so raw, and it just sounds so great, and it just works with aespa, and they sort of brought or use that nowadays to kind of define aespa genre, just like the sources themselves. I love that it's not about like a melody or a top line or something like that, but rather like the sound itself.
Yeah, but for this one, I feel like it was close to electric bass and put a lot of effects on top. It could be a synth bass, but I don't feel
it
like
wasn't like the typical aespa saw synth, I think, right?
No, not at all. Different. Yeah, because it has a connection with old school hip hop type of sound, so I feel like they definitely use that. But at first I was like, was this the double bass, the contra bass, or was it the electric bass?
Yeah. In that sense, I guess like this one is more conventional, like source-wise, compared to other tracks. But still, there's like it's just like the way they use it. It's just like combination of dum 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 and the whole
blended. Yeah, everything really well.
Yeah,
because in the middle part, like even the fill-ins, they used the electric guitar, like with rock drum sources coming in, bunch of things.
Yeah, it's just like small the way details. They use different things that are conventional together to create something new. Even the clap, we didn't see the clap coming in that early.
I really wanted to compliment on the dancers. And just the production itself, it's so massive, and it's so beautiful too. You know, like the middle part, they make some like flowers, the raining and water just like slapping part thing. That's so like 90s too. The small elements like that, they just put them here and there, kind of bringing the retro vibe of it. In the meantime, it feels so modern. The video wise, the music wise, and the top line wise, and everything. I feel like they blended really well of everything without even making us think that, oh shit, they mix this, they make this, but it's just so natural.
Yeah, they had so many different things in the video as well. It's really almost impossible to say like this is what they're going for, because like there's so many random things happening.
Yep.
Including like there's like a split diopter shot in the middle, and I'm like, where is this coming from? It's like so many different things happening. That's what aespa is like. They just always somehow come up with something that feels like it's aespa, but then it's like we've never seen this before. It's different from Whiplash. It's different from Supernova.
Very
it's different from Armageddon. You know, every time they drop something, it's still different. All right, everybody. So that was aespa Dirty Work. We didn't even get to the lyrics, but maybe next time, because we still have other tracks to check out and all that. But we would love to know what you thought about this comeback and what you thought about this music video, this track in general. And of course, as usual, if you have any questions about what we said, comment down below. We'll try to help you out. Otherwise, we'll see you in whatever we see you in next. Until then, take care, everybody.
Bye-bye. MJ.
Lenny.
Baby J.
Kira.
Margaret J.
Suraya Marzuki.
Riru Chirzabla,
Arlen Jumakyo,
Tara Lemon,
Maria Papadopoulou,
Driven 45T,
Royas,
Paul Turner,
Jania,
and Screw,
May,
Lena,
Kim Krom,
JC.